Okay, so tip. Oh my God. Whew. Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to the channel. And if you're returning, welcome back. I hope everyone is having an amazing and wonderful day today. And if you're not, I'm hoping that this positivity, this good energy, I hope that your day gets better in every way, shape, and form. One thing that I tend to do is if I'm feeling down or anything, I will think of something that I'm grateful for, whether it be my family, the house I live in, the food that I eat, and my day just turns around overall because I'm thankful for those things in my life. I hope that can help. If not, I hope this energy and the positivity that I'm bringing will bring you happiness and joy. Okay, before we go any further, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and bell notification for future content such as this, and comment I subscribed, and I'll personally thank you in the comment section down below. Today's video, from what you guys saw in the thumbnail, is my top 5 tips for a better, more successful life, and more importantly, a more happier life. I know for me, this has made an improvement for myself, and that I hope with these tips, it does the same for you guys as well. And also be sure to stick around for tip number 5, because I believe with all my heart and soul that this tip will help each and every one of you, not only for the year, but for your life. Now, with that being said, let's get started. Tip number 1 is to make more time for yourself. In today's time with social media, we often spend time, actually more time, on our phones than actual loved ones, as in consciously you can be physically with somebody, but you're not interacting, you're not talking. It's just two people sitting in the living room on their phones. That's just an example. We tend to see what other people are doing online than seeing or feeling what we would want to do, how we feel as people. And I feel like that's taken the toll with a lot of people nowadays. And I'm not gonna blame social media or any media platform 100%, because work often does the same to people as well, especially with the job that you really don't like. I mean, did you know that people that work 50 hours plus work weeks are associated with increased alcohol and tobacco consumption? And let alone, prime example, zoom in on this, me, tends to lead unhealthy weight gain for men. You always hear people saying like, oh man, I really let myself go. I gotta get back, doing workouts and stuff like that. For me, all that is saying in reality is that you forgot about the most important thing, and that is yourself. You forgot about yourself. You put your focus and your energy on your job, school, which is, I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad thing if it's something that you're pursuing, but make time for yourself. 30 minutes to an hour a day. Do something that you really enjoy doing. Don't always make it work, and then not enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? So please make more time for yourself. Enjoy life. Just make time for yourself. If you like video games, take 30 minutes to an hour and play video games. Play your heart out and enjoy it. People get lost into doing work and just work, eat, sleep, bed, work, eat. So, like, do you see that routine? It's not healthy. It's not fun. And 30 years will go by and you're gonna regret that. So make more time for yourself. Tip number 2 that I recommend for everyone doing is journaling. This is my journal that I have that I'm currently filling in. I've been journaling on and off for about a year now. When I say journaling, I'm not saying like, dear diary. No, I'm not saying you have to do that type of style of journaling. Journaling can be used in many different ways. Like for me, I found that it led me to jot down things that I tend to ignore myself, just like how I'm feeling, or better yet, like ideas that would just pop up in my mind. I would just be like, oh wait, let me write that down. Let me make that note, so I can go back later on and evaluate on it more. I would write it down, forget about it, and then when I go to look back on the day, I would see like, oh, hey, I forgot about this, and then go explore more with my mind, which can lead to bigger and better things, because one idea can lead to another, and then you can just be like, wow, like you thought of something that you would have never thought before. I feel like as you spend more time journaling, you will be more comfortable journaling. You would want to journal more. It will become more of second nature to write things down, because you're going to associate journaling with how you feel and how important it is to you. I'm not saying everyone has to get a notebook and write it down. I just personally find it that this way helps me more. You can simply write in your notes on your phone. My advice for that is, when you do have an idea and you go straight to the notes. Don't let notifications stop you, text messages or anything, because just as easily as they came in, they can go right out. So our attention span are not the longest, and if you have something to jot down, jot down. I think for me, it mentally helped me in more ways than one, and more than I can imagine. I'm not often stressed. My mind's not often busy. For a lot of people I know going to bed, they can't even go to sleep or get a good night's sleep because they have a lot going through their mind. Journal. I recommend it. Even if you just write bullet points or a sentence or two, you'll see that it'll help you in some way, shape, or form. All right, guys, we are almost halfway through. Tip number 3, reading. Read, and read some more. Just as I tried journaling, I did the same for reading, and I am super thankful for doing so. You can learn a lot about yourself, your ambition, your desires. It opens up your minds to things that you wouldn't normally would have thought about. You just learn a little bit about yourself as a person each time as you read a book. I found that I actually, through the course of that, I like to read. Who knew? I mean, back when I was in middle school, high school, and even after that, you wouldn't see me pick up a book. But nowadays, I find myself trying to read. I associated reading as not being cool. Kids, if you're watching this, read. Do not think it's not cool. It is probably the coolest thing you can do. I feel like that your brain is like your muscles. If you don't read, you're not getting strong. The less you use it, the weaker it's gonna be. That's just how it is. There's so many ways that you can read now. You got audiobook, physical books. I like to read physical books. I like to hold it in my hand. Even got e-readers. You can read from your phone. You can read from Kindle. There's so many ways. So if you don't like to physically read, you can listen to it. That's just as good as read. There's so much knowledge in books, where authors would often leave messages in the story that they're telling. All right, let's go. Tip number 4, and that is to get active. Whoa. I know what you guys are thinking. I am not saying about losing weight. I'm not saying to go on a diet. All that is up to you. I am not saying that. All I'm saying is take time to be active. And by being active is simply go on walks, getting your body moving. Getting active helps more than just even your physical body. It helps you mentally. You feel great after you go on that walk. As tired as you are, you're still gonna get that dopamine effect of, wow, I took a walk, I feel great, or you feel great that you accomplished it. You're gonna have so much more benefits just taking a walk for 15 minutes a day. You'll have a better mood. You're able to do things better and more efficient. Being active associates with so much more, because once you even do that, you're gonna want to do more. You're gonna have more energy to just do more things. I feel like that's a beneficial way of kicking off the year, is just to simply get active, because it's just gonna, everything else will start to build along with it. Also, before I go any further, if you guys have any tips to add on this list, please leave them down in the comments down below, where everyone can read and help one another gain knowledge. Sharing is caring, and positively needs to be spread. So let's help each other out and share the tips that you guys want to share. Okay, the moment that I've been waiting for, at least. Tip number 5 is to believe. Believe even when no one else believes in you and what you're striving to do in a career, anything. Believe in yourself and have that mentality that you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. Yes, things might be difficult and hard to do at the moment that you're doing it, but have that willpower and that mindset that no hurdle, no wall, no person, even family, will stop you from completing your task or the goals that you have set for yourself. I often find myself jealous of my son's mindset. Like this, for example, the remote controller was in his dresser right underneath his TV. And the dresser is about two of him, a little more maybe. And he can't reach it, hand reaching or on his tiptoes. So what then? Did he give up? No, he didn't give up. He looked for ways to get himself high enough to where he can reach and grab the remote. See, for him, on his mindset, no one thing is too big or too small for him to conquer. That childlike mindset of figuring things out and knowing that nothing is out of reach. I say, have a childlike mindset and believe that nothing is impossible. Believe that you can do anything that you want to achieve. Because I feel like as adults, as we get older and older, and I'm talking about like the moment that you're 12 and you keep getting older, you tend to lose that childlike mindset. Now at 30, I see that you need to have that childlike mindset. Having that ability to think of ways to figuring things out or just enjoying every moment in time, because every day is beautiful. It's like, that's something that everyone needs to have, especially now. I feel like you need to have the ability to use your imagination throughout your life. Live for each day, enjoy every moment, and take risks to do more with your life and live life to its fullest potential and be happy. Simply believe that nothing is impossible. If you implement that childlike mindset, believe that you can accomplish things, that's something that you should carry with you for this year and forward in life. Okay, guys, those were the 5 tips I have heading into the new year. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for tuning in, because without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. So with that being said, 3 things that I always stand to live by is live happy, stay positive, and be humble. Okay, until next time, people, much love, peace.